Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! As you're watching this, it should be Christmas Day. And so I got all dressed up and festive for the occasion. Here I am. I get people telling me all the time I must be Santa Claus. So finally, you've outed me. Here I am, Bob Wells, Santa Claus. Well, it's not really quite true. But I do kind of feel like I have a mission, like Santa Claus, and that's to bring joy to all the little boys and girls of the world, especially the good little boys and girls. But you know what? Even you bad little boys and girls, I have a message of hope and joy for you. No coal for anyone today, this year. This year, we have good news. We have the good news of nomadic living. Yes, I have a one-track mind. That's all I think about is nomadic living and making your life better. So while I'm not a Christian and I'm not keeping Christ in Christmas, I am going to celebrate it this year with you, my extended family, my tribe members, and say Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a very good new year and a year to come. And I just want to tell you that the message of Christmas I do share. I share it with anyone who has a message of hope and a message of joy, and that there is a better and brighter future just around the corner. You know, for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years, 100,000 years before we celebrated Christmas, people have celebrated the winter solstice, and that is the end of winter, the shortest day of the year, and for a very, very long time. All of Homo sapiens knew that when the days started getting longer, that summer was coming, that spring was coming, and the first blades of green grass weren't very far behind that, and that all they had to endure was a few more months, and that there would be more new life, and that the earth would spring to life again. And that's my message for you, and that's my hope for you this Christmas, that if you've discovered my channel, and if it's spoken to you, and if you've said to yourself, there's a way out there for me, no matter how grim it may look for me right now, there is a better way out there. There's a way of hope. I can have a good life even now, even when things look so dark. And that's the thing about the shortest day of the year. It's very dark and things don't look good. And I know for many of you out there, I know I can speak for myself in this instance that Christmas is a time of emotional darkness, and there is a lot of depression and sadness this time of the year, and we push through it, and we buy things, and we eat things, and we make noise, and ho ho ho, and we dress up, and we go to parties, and we buy and buy and buy, and we eat and eat and eat, all to pretend that our life is good and that there really is light at the end of the darkness. The good news that I have for all of you is that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that by living extremely cheap and minimal, your life can be better than you could ever hoped for. And I don't even care how much money you have. Maybe you have a lot of money. The good news I offer you is that your life can be better if you will embrace simplicity and minimalism. You know, the big loser at this time of the year is our planet. Think about the immediate big losers are the garbage men who've got to pick up all this crap. Think about all the garbage that goes out to the landfill this time of the year. It's just horrible. But that's just the beginning of it. How much of this little cheap crap that we've bought and given to each other will end up in the landfill in the next week? I mean, I'll get a lot of stuff. I used to, not anymore. I've kind of put it into that. I used to get a lot of stuff, and then it would just go right into the landfill, and that would be the end of that. No more. So I've tried to stop doing that, to make Christmas a non-landfill event, but it still will be. I'm here with my mom and my sister, and we're buying each other little gifts, and there's going to be a lot of wrappings and stuff that goes to the landfill. No matter how consciously you try and live, this time of the year is terrible for the planet. The planet suffers. And so many of you just think, oh, yeah, the planet suffers. But who's going to suffer are our children, children's children, and children's 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 children. because they're going to have the full landfills and the polluted oceans and the oceans rising and the sea life in the ocean dying because of acidification. Our children are going to curse us because of our incredibly, unbelievably selfish lives. So it really is a time of darkness, but I'm offering to you a hope of light in the future. And that's what Christmas is about. What it has been about for the last 100,000 years since Homo sapien came on the scene. That there is hope, that this time of the year, that the winter solstice is a time of renewal, the very beginning. And I know it seems far away and it seems like darkness has got a grip on the land and a grip on your life, but it doesn't. It's going to loosen. And part of that loosening of the grip of darkness is to embrace the new life of spring and to embrace a new life of nomadic living, of simplicity and minimalism and hope and connection to the earth and connection to other human beings. If you and I right now will make a commitment for 2018 to put the good of other people and the good of the planet first in our lives, then we will see such a renewal of our own lives that it will be well worth it. So I'm going to stop right there, and I'm just going to say Merry Christmas. And I hope this new year will be a wonderful time and that it will be great for you and great for me. And by trying to do everything I can for you, I will make it great for me. And if you will try and make this next year great for the people around you and for the planet and for future generations, we can share in an amazing renewal of heart and spirit and life. Let's do that together, friends. Let's do that together. So until next time, my friends, I hope this channel is changing your lives and through you reaching out and changing the lives of others. And if it does, like us on YouTube, subscribe to this channel, tell others about it. And my friends, I hope to see you out on that road living the truly good life. Until then, talk to you later.